Yo, my name is Midnight with Midnight Manifestations, and if you are running across this video, it's because I manifested for the right people to see it at the right divine timing. I'm going to pull some energy on the collective, see what your spirit team needs you to know at this time. If you do not consent to me reading your energy, please go now. Hello, collective. Welcome to my YouTube. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if this video resonates with you in any way. To all my new subscribers, I would like to welcome you. I want you to check out my link tree. You can find my link tree in the description box below this video. On my link tree, you will have access to all my other platforms and see what all I be having going on. To all my day ones, everybody who's been here with me since day one, I would like to welcome you back. I really appreciate you for always coming back to fuck with me. I want to say thank you to my spirit team for always helping me deliver these accurate messages. Okay, y'all keep in mind that I do read past, present, and future energy. Also, if it don't fit, don't force it. I always say what resonates and leave what doesn't. So, collective, this message is about a movement that I heard of. I do want to tell you guys I'm not a part of this movement. I was just being called to speak about this movement to the collective. So this message is for somebody, all right? Keep in mind that I'm not trying to influence nobody. Y'all got the free will to do whatever y'all please, okay? Please could be significant too. Please, 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 please. So somebody down on their knees, somebody begging and it's begging energy. We're gonna come back to that. Being called to get my rooms too. So there's a movement going on. Some independent, strong women are going on strike. Okay, is what I was getting. Ooh, sun energy. Strong strength could be significant. Damn, that was nothing. Nothing. Okay. This movement is basically women who are opting out of dating or just deciding to be single due to bad experiences with men. Okay, it could be possessive men, controlling men, or men who are emotionally unavailable. All right, so it's something significant about the burden of emotional labor. I feel like there are a lot of women who are being forced to put up with anything from certain men, and this is not to 100% of men. So if there's a man watching this, this is not me attacking any men or nothing like that. There are good men out here, there are bad men out here, but in the dating pool at this time, I feel like there are a large number of men who are karmic. All right. And I feel like they are karmic because of the options of women that are out here. There are a lot of women out here who don't have any self-worth. Maybe they haven't found their self-worth yet, or maybe they're so used to men being a certain way that they just accept anything. So there are a large number of strong women who are going on strike, and they're deciding to remain single. Some are deciding to not even give up the cat. Some are deciding to go LGBTQ. A lot of these women are deciding to work with the youth a little bit more and actually try to come in contact with younger boys and stuff like that to be a positive figure in their life and try to steer them the right way on not being a karmic masculine. Okay, a lot of karmic masculines become karmic due to a woman doing them wrong. Okay, or due to mommy issues, having a mother that with no type of mama. Okay, so you got some women, some strong independent women who going straight to the youth, going right at the root of the problem and trying to fix it before it even becomes a problem. Back to the weak women. All right, and I'm really not trying to throw shots, so I'm trying to pick my words correctly so I don't offend anybody. I'm trying to educate y'all based on what I read about this movement, and also put my own little, little stuff in it, what I got to say, and then I'm gonna pull some cards and get some divine advice on this subject as well. All right. So with this blank room coming out, it goes back to what I was saying about there's some women out here who's not willing to give to the karmic masculine anymore. I feel like this movement is going to be the rise of the divine feminine and the fall of the karmic masculine. Okay. Now we can't control other people, but we damn sure can control ourselves, collective. And I feel like this movement was powerful, and I really was called to come and bring this to my platform because I see so many powerful people in my comments and stuff, and I know that this message is going to reach the right people. Now, back to this begging energy. Remember I said in the beginning, please, please. Okay, this is the energy that a lot of these karmic masculines want women to be in, or this is the energy of the typical woman lately, as of lately. This could have been the energy of a woman for decades. Our grandmas and great grandmas and great great grandmas in this codependent energy when it comes to a man. Just putting up with any and everything because you've been made to feel like you need a man. And yes, we do need men to reproduce. We do. But you should have enough self-worth to not just put up with anything. It's too many men out here to just put up with anything from one particular man. Okay, and it has gotten so bad out here that these men, and I'm not going to say these men, I'm going to say karmic men, have collectively started to shit on real good women, mistreat real good women, step on real good women. And it's because the weak woman has made it so hard on the strong women by accepting the bare minimum from a man and letting a man get away with anything. It is a large collective of karmic masculines who feel like they don't have to be good anymore. They don't have to be a gentleman. They don't even have to buy a woman a breakfast or take them out on a date to pursue a woman. Okay, and it's because they could go to Keisha or Becky, who will reward them with threesomes and let the man eat up all their kids' fruit snacks and not even have to pay a single bill in order to pursue them. Like, there is women who will know that a man is messing with their friends and messing with their family members and still allow this man access to all of her valuables, specifically her coochie. So with that being said, I am going to pull some cards. So, of course, this is going to be quite hard if you are going on strike when it comes to sex, okay? Or when it comes to dating, because, women be wanting to get their rocks off too. I know it. Look, warrior woman coming out in reverse, okay? So, somebody in the collective is being called to protect their energy from a certain type of man, all right? And this is not all men. If you run across that man who has all the right characteristics, he's emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature, he is a gentleman, you know what I'm saying? You don't shit on that type of man because a karmic masculine done did you wrong. This is not a movement to degrade men or shit on the few good men that are left out here. Okay, this is not that. This is a movement to take your power back, divine feminine. That's what I'm getting. So you're being called to protect your energy from anybody who is not willing to respect you, to respect your boundaries, to protect your energy from anybody who is not meeting your expectations. All right, so the first step is to work on building yourself back up, because I feel like you have been used and abused by so many men that you could be in this bitter energy. You could still be accepting certain stuff from certain men is what I'm getting. And you gonna have to stand in your power is what I'm getting. So what you do is you make a list of the things that you want out of a man, the characteristics that you look for in a man, and you stand on business when it comes to that. Anybody who don't meet your expectations, you just don't date them. Okay? It's so many women out here who keep pursuing men who ain't shit, and you think that you finna change this man. That is not your job to try to change a man. You could be putting your energy into so many other things. Okay? Your job is to pursue the man who has already worked on himself, not to build a man up and help him heal. And that is his job. It's his job to do that. That's where you keep fucking up at. I'm talking to somebody specific. I am not talking to everyone. Okay? Karmic masculine coming out. Alright? We don't want the karmic masculine. Alright? That don't mean shit on the karmic masculine. We not giving to the karmic masculine. Divine feminine. We not giving no time to the karmic masculine. We not giving no energy to the karmic masculine. We ain't finna help the karmic masculine heal. Not unless you are some type of leader or something. Somebody is coming to you for healing. But they have to do the legwork for you to come and dump all of your bullshit on to me and expect for me to build you up just so you can tear me down. That is not the role of a woman, to submit to a man who is not willing to submit to them. And give me more on warrior woman. So I was also getting, be ready for a fight is what I'm getting, because there is a lot of karmic masculines who are targeting a lot of divine feminines at this time, because the karmic masculine don't want to see divine feminines everywhere he look. He want to be able to pursue whichever woman he want without having to put up a fight or without having to take you to lunch or be a gentleman. A karmic masculine is going to do whatever he got to do to break you down and put you in that submissive, gullible energy. So the goal of the karmic masculine is to put the divine feminine in this pick me energy. Pick me, pick me. I know you're talking to 1,000 other women. Pick me, pick me. I'll still be here whenever you decide to call. I haven't heard from you in 2-3 months. Pick me, pick me. Oh, let me sit by the phone. I'm gonna sit by the phone and wait on you, daddy. Okay? Please, begging on your knees, please pick me, karmic masculine. These karmic masculines have not healed. They're unhealed. That's why they're not divine masculine. Unhealed, broken, right? And if you're not broken and you're strong, they're gonna try to break you. All right. So I was channeling that Beyonce, you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Motivation. And I'm on that new foundation. Hopefully I'm saying the words right. But y'all get what I'm saying, okay? The goal of the karmic masculine, because I'm looking at both of these coming out in reverse, is to destroy your ego, divine feminine, to destroy your foundation, to destroy what motivates you, to destroy what protects and guides you. So this could also be, you could also be running across karmic masculines who don't believe in God, or they don't want you to believe in God. I'm channeling what's that city girl? JT and Lil Uzi. He got a song where he's talking about he made a city girl sell her soul or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all drop it in the comments or whatever I'm talking about. But yeah, you're being called to protect everything that you have from these karmic masculines. I'm not playing, because they are wanting you to be willing to accept abuse and neglect. Okay? This is also men who are willing to take from you. I see a lot of women taking care of men nowadays. Okay, so back in the days when our grandmas and great grandmas was dealing with this type of abuse, at least they was dealing with men who was paying all their bills. You know what I'm saying? In this newer generation, these men ain't even willing to do that. It's to the point where they don't even want to pay no bills. They will play the mind game of calling you a prostitute if you ask them for some money. Make you seem like it's a problem to ask them for anything. Okay? And no, you don't need to be to a point where you're asking a man for something or you're depending on a man for something. That's the whole point of you working on yourself first before you join this movement. You can't just be a weak woman, weak-willed, and try to join this movement, because they're going to be able to smell it on you that you ain't about that life for real. You trying to put your foot down and you still depending on him and begging him for money, or begging him for his time, or begging him for that D. Because a lot of these masculines are using their wand to control and manipulate you. Okay? It's a lot of power in the sperm. Y'all don't get that. Y'all is letting them bust all in you and wondering why you can't get him off your mind. Wondering why he heavy on your spirit. Yeah, it's a lot of magic. It's a lot of magic in the sperm. That's to somebody specific. It is. I just fell in love. I just quit my job. Y'all, I'm talking to somebody who is gonna have to stand on business. Okay? Quit my job. I could be talking to somebody who is dealing with a karmic masculine who is helping you financially. Okay, that first part of the message might not resonate with you because you could be a feminine who requires for a man to help you financially. But whoever this is could be using the fact that they help you to justify abusing you or justify. And this doesn't have to be physical abuse. This could be mental or emotional abuse. This could be somebody who feels like because they pay your bills or because they help you out, then it's okay for them to cheat on you. Or it's okay to put you in competition with all of these people that ain't even on your level. You look around and he messing with Becky and Keisha, and y'all, if it's a Becky or a Keisha in the collective, I am not throwing shots at you. I'm just I'm just giving a message, okay? But basically he got you in competition with people, with other women who ain't even on your level. Like, you could be the type of woman who got your own everything and you got morals and you got standards, but he cheating on you with somebody who is a crackhead, or he cheating on you with somebody who is sleeping with all his friends, and she don't even brush her teeth every morning. I don't know. So I was just I was just looking for my deck. I found it, but I got a download while I was looking for it. Like, somebody is trying to put you in the energy, divine feminine, to where you can't find your dignity, you can't find your self-respect. Okay? And this could be because you go on strike and stop dealing with a certain masculine who is mistreating you, and then you start dating and you realize, damn, are they all like this? I might well take this one back because it seems like they all like this. No, that's not the route to go. You don't just give up when it comes to standing on business. You gonna have to say no to all of them. That's what you do. You don't just go to the next one and you realize they all like that and just be like, well, I guess I'll just go back to my hoe since they all hoes. No, you just say fuck all of them. I don't mean fuck all men. I mean say fuck all karmic men. Okay? Now I'm saying be my peace. Be my peace. Somebody have been running across so many men who take them out of their element. So many men who is not willing to reciprocate whatever they're asking for from you is what I'm getting. And it's to the point where when you finally become single, you are the happiest you've ever been. I'm talking to a female who every time you get in a relationship, they drag you to your lowest point, to the point where you're starting to feel some type of way about men. You're starting to hate men. And before you allow yourself to be in that energy, you need to take a break. Put that peace back into your home. These men are bringing chaos to the home. Your children are experiencing the chaos and seeing what their mama is going through and thinking that it's okay, right? And now you raising, if you got a daughter, you're raising daughters who think that it's okay for a man to treat you like this. Or you're raising sons who see a man treating a mama like this, who thinks that it's okay to treat a woman like this. My mama dealt with it. This is the normal, and that shit ain't normal. It's not. This is why it's important for you to go on strike. It's not just for you, it's for your kids. So before I get into these cards, I'm also being called to go back to what I was saying about this LGBTQ thing. Who it's some women out here who feel like, okay, you hate men, or so many men have put a bad taste in your mouth that you gonna go get you a stud or get you a woman, and things are gonna be better. When I've seen so many studs and so many gay women who will drag your ass too. Drag your ass in the mud, collective. So if you think that you finna go and change to the same sex and be with them and they gonna treat you any better, if you ain't got no self-respect or no self-worth, they gonna sense that in you too, and they still gonna drag you. So that's why I said before you join this movement, you gotta work on yourself first. You got to know your worth. So I'm talking to somebody who is going to have to go through some type of rebirth, right? And before you can change the world around you, you have to first go within, right? You change yourself, then you can change your universe, right? And when you know your worth and you respect yourself, everything around you ain't gonna have no choice but to follow suit. Law of attraction. And then, of course, you're going to have the universe who's going to test you and see if you going to stand on business or not. All right? You say you strong and you independent. Let's see. I'm finna send Tyrone over there. I'm finna go send so-and-so over there to test your ass to see just how strong you is. Is you going to give in? All right, so somebody's being called to protect their peace at this time and protect everything that you've been working on, because, like I said, you got a karmic masculine or some karmic masculines that are willing to break down your barriers, and this could just mean your self-respect. This could mean everything you've worked hard to accomplish. This could mean anything. You're gonna have to have some type of self-discipline at this time if you want to join this movement. Okay, and you're going to have to not give to anyone who is manipulative, unreliable, untruthful. Okay, you're going to have to call people out on their bullshit as well. There's gonna be some women that feels like, okay, I'm just gonna join this movement, and as soon as a person start moving different or moving wrong, I'm just gonna fall back. No, you gotta call them out on their bullshit first and then fall back, because they need to know the reason why you're falling back. I mean, they ain't dumb. They know why you falling back. But they need to know. You need to verbally say what they did and then fall back from their ass. Because God could be using a lot of you to trigger some type of spiritual awakening in some of these men, for them to realize that it's not okay to move the way that they've been moving. That it's not okay to use and abuse a woman, okay? To expect for a woman to just submit and they don't have to put in a word. Can I get some closing messages? It say it's time for healing, not war. Okay, so the divine feminine, you're gonna have to work on yourself. Okay, because like I said, I could be talking to somebody who is to the point where you could feel like you hate men at this time. And you're the way that you're trying to fight back is not gonna work. You don't fight fire with fire, collective. If you got a fire, you get the water to put the fire out. You don't fight fire with fire. So a lot of y'all women, y'all keep on trying to match the energy of these masculines. Y'all keep feeling like, oh, okay, well, he cheating on me with 1,000 other women. Let me go cheat on him with 1,000 other men. That's not how you do it. That's not gonna get the job done. No, you keep still being the loving person that you are. You just go give your energy to somebody else, or keep your goddamn energy to yourself if they not willing to conform and be a good boy. Because what a lot of them are doing is these karmic masculines are using and abusing the feminine, and it'll turn the feminine cold hearted and make the feminine a slut, or make the feminine emotionless. And then the karmic masculine will say, well, see, this is why I treated her like this. This is what they're saying behind the scenes to the other men. This is why I treated her like this. You see how she acting? They ain't nothing but a hoe. She ain't nothing but a hoe. Not telling the other masculines that you the reason why I turned this way. You the reason why I became like this. You know what I'm saying? They sitting here recruiting other men to be karmic because they pointing the finger at the feminine. Like, look, this why we can't treat them good. This why we treat all of them like they hoes. These hoes ain't shit. If she catch me cheating, I will never tell her sorry. If she catch me cheating, I will never tell her sorry. Like, they really got us fucked up. All right. But if any of this sound like it resonates with you, make sure you hit that like button. And y'all stay safe out here.